Hello, my name is Tammy Cheney, and my presentation is about the reforming of retail due to the constant enhancements that are made in technology. This presentation is to inform consumers and career-interested individuals of the importance technology has made and is still making on retail industries today. The first breakthrough for retail was the invention of the sewing machine. Elias Howe, an American inventor, had created the first practical sewing machine in 1846. This transformed the clothing and shoe industry, as well as ordinary people's lives, with making clothes and shoes more efficient and obtainable due to the prices being cheaper for consumers. This also created millions of jobs in retail worldwide and making an economic boom for those who were struggling for jobs. Compared to the handmade clothing, a sewing machine would reduce the time on average for shirts to 1 hour and 16 minutes, when by hand it was completed 14 hours and 26 minutes. A dress would take about 6 hours by hand, while making by the new sewing machine only took 57 minutes. The sewing machine was later upgraded by Singer in 1889. This was an electric at-home sewing type machine, which was smaller in size and no longer required pedaling by the individual. This made labor easier on sewers at the home and in industries. Singer also founded the Singer Sewing Machine Company, which thrived and became the world's largest manufacturer for electric sewing machines at that time. One of the first corporate retail companies in America that could be found in record books and is still in business today is the Brooks Brothers retail industry. This company started in 1818 on April 7th in New York City, just 42 years after the U.S. was born itself. However, the name was modified from the original, which was H&DH Brooks & Company. Many companies had been sold off by family after the initial starter members had passed away. There were also others who had hard times surviving the economic environments and the trends that continuously changed with the fashion demands and technology. When the computer, along with the internet, was created, there was a whole new ballgame started for retailers and how they were going to reach their targeted audience. In the early 60s is when the internet was first conceived. Shortly after this, the first Walmart and Kmart and Target opened their doors to consumers, offering them lower prices while they themselves relied on higher turnovers and lower costs for restocking great new deals. By 1968, the first generation of networking hardware and software was designed and made available for public use. The late 1970s and early 1980s brought the application of email to use for faster communication for the companies. This also made retail flourish, as there could be a focus on the brand and how the consumers would be influenced by its presentation in stores, in magazines, and later on websites. I'm sure that everyone here has bought at least one thing online in the past 2 months. And why not? It saves time, it gives great deals on shipping costs, as well as it gets sent straight to your home. There's also the benefit of if the product is out of stock at the time, the company will send the product as soon as it comes into their warehouses. Instead of the customer having to drive all the way back to a store to pick it up, and there is still no guarantee that their item will stay on the shelf before they get there. This type of technology has made shopping for consumers time convenient, as well as faster paced for the sellers. Now with the applications like Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, and other social-oriented websites, consumers can now buy items with the click of a button, not just on their computers but on their smartphones, where they can leave reviews of their experiences with the product, and they can do this just as quickly as they open the package. These reviews can be done on websites. However, people are more concerned with letting their friends and family know about the product more than the company itself. This has forced retailers to become part of this social networking party, as well just to stay in the loop with those consumers, finding out what they want and what they expect from the company's services. Retail stores have started giving special discounts to individuals who will download their applications and shop on their phones to create more loyalty for their company. This has made it easier and faster for retailers to advertise and reach their shoppers as well. When slipping in that special sales message between the blogs and tweets and posts, it leaves a subliminal message in the mind of an individual that this store has something that they want to buy and gives them the great deal added on to it. It's the same thing restaurants have done to initialize hunger and to get consumers to come and buy their food. Competition between retail stores is always on the rise, and the enhancement that has been made in technology has only made things more competitive and fast-paced. Some stores offer the use of tablets for their consumers to use while shopping, instead of having to worry about a cart or running out of arm to carry anything around the store. As the shopper selects items, almost like a registry, an associate goes and gets the item that they desire to buy and puts it up front, waiting for the purchaser to finish their shopping trip and leave without dealing with a cart. Retailers are also using mobile technology strategies to stay on top of showrooming, which is the customers coming in, looking at what they want to buy, and then finding a better deal online. Retailers are fighting this with matching the prices that are found online to keep their customers' business and coming back for more, making sure that their associates are trained to use the technology and keeping up pace with what is being shown online. The customer is always looking for the next best deal on products that are always in the latest trend as well. Therefore, retailers are battling it out on the social media streams, the loyalty apps, and discounting discounted products, while other strategies are also being used to win consumers' business and shopping loyalty for their own survival. One of the most important things to remember is that it's all about how the brand reaches and influences the consumer. If finding the realistic blogger and making sure the brand has a positive effect and notification, retailers can help their business to stay thriving. Keeping a globalized impact on the brand will also steady business flow for retailers. For it is not bought locally by customers, it can be bought around the world, which may be in higher demand for a certain product if that brand carries it. It's the focus that is put into social media applications that will also help keep retail stores staying successful if it's executed effectively. Making access to loyalty apps has been another way to stay up with what consumers want for their phone shopping and in-store shopping experiences as well. Alternate customer service is predicted to be the future for building-based retail stores by some individuals. Face-to-face consultation for consumers that may want to return or exchange an item that was bought online is now becoming the norm in retail stores even today. Handling these type of customer issues that are beyond the sales are an essential task for retailers to be trained through and executed daily with their customers. This evolution in customer service is a necessity as well as the next stage in communication with consumers for retail stores everywhere. With the technology generations that are now the focus group for retail companies, it is essential to know and keep up to date on all the technology that is coming out, even as we speak. This is essential information to be aware of for those who are looking for a career in retail. And for the shoppers, this information may assist in shortening shopping trips as well as helping save the consumer money. Every penny and minute counts. Thank you for your time.